Representatives from each of the two Virginias met with local leaders and officials from the national natural gas company CNX today. It was for a roundtable discussion regarding possible tax cuts. West Virginia Representative Carol Miller and Virginia Representative Morgan Griffith were joined by Representative Mike Kelly from Pennsylvania and Randy Feenstra from Iowa for today's discussion. Miller says tax cuts could be made available to organizations like CNX that take part in capturing methane from coal mines. It's something she says could then be used for electric generation and alternative fuel. As part of Miller's visit to Tazewell County, she and the others took a tour of methane capturing technology used by CNS to get a better understanding of how it's done. Now Miller, who sits on the House Ways and Means Committee, says the Tax Cuts and Jobs Act from 2017 will be up for renewal next year, and capturing methane could benefit from some new legislation.
The methane that escapes is about 10% of the methane in the world. I mean, we could talk about methane coming off of permafrost in Russia and many other things, but our coal mines are a source that we can use. They like to talk about green. Well, we can capture this carbon and reuse it for energy.
Miller says capturing the methane is very expensive to do, so if tax credits can be given, then she believes Congress should be on board. And we